guys, it's Miss Emily. I miss you guys so much. I'm going to read today a book called The Longest Christmas List Ever. Have you written a letter to Santa? Did you ask for a lot of things? What did you ask for? Can't wait to hear when you guys get back. This is written by our author, Greg, or authors, there's two of them, Greg and Evan Spiridelis. The longest Christmas list ever, and it looks like he's thinking maybe about what he wants for Christmas. On Christmas morning, not so long ago, in a house on a hill, all covered in snow. Asleep in his bed was a little boy, Trevor, who dreamed that it would be the best Christmas ever. His parents were snoring at 5:45 when Trevor crashed into their bed with a dive. Wake up, you gotta come see all of the presents stacked under the tree. Looks like he's jumping on his dad, and his dad is kind of surprised. He ran out of the bedroom and bounced down the stairs. There wasn't a doubt that St. Nick had been there. A scooter, a game box, two trucks that collide. He tore open gifts and he tossed them aside. Then it suddenly hit him. The one thing he'd missed, a fluffy brown puppy, was not on my list. Trevor knew what to do, and he didn't postpone it. I'll start next year's Christmas list this very moment. He snatched up a notepad, a pen, and a seat, and started his list. At the top of the sheet, right there, his first thing on his Christmas list says, puppy. He wants a puppy for next Christmas. At first he thought small, like lizards and trolls, but quickly his list spiraled out of control. A remote-controlled plane with a camera inside. An invisible robot that's easy to hide. Binocular glasses with night vision mode. A rip-roaring go-kart to tear down the road. Suction cup shoes to walk on the ceiling. Well, that'd be pretty cool. You'd be upside down, walking on the ceiling. A nuclear jetpack. Now that sounds appealing. Trevor kept writing day in and day out, his pads filled with boxes, now scattered about. They spilled out of his room and into the hall. They snaked down the stairway and climbed up the wall. Does he have a lot of things on his list or just a few things on his list? I think he has a lot of things on his list. By spring, Trevor's list stretched 500 feet. By summer, it made its way onto Main Street. That's a huge list to Santa. By fall, it was 2 blocks beyond the bookstore. By winter, it reached the post office door. So we're getting towards Christmas. It's fall, Halloween, and now we're getting into winter and getting close to Christmas. Let's see if he gets everything that's on his list. Do you think he'll get everything that's on his list? Let's see. Trevor stepped up to the counter inside. I must mail my list, he said with great pride. But the mailman let out a hoot and a holler. To send this whole list, that'd be $6 trillion. Look at this long line at the post office. He wants to mail his letter to Santa, his Christmas list to Santa. But he doesn't have enough money to send that huge list. Trevor then emptied his little coin box, a nickel, 2 dimes, and 3 dirty rocks. A bit of advice, if you've got just a quarter, go back to your list and make it much shorter. Do you think he has enough money to mail that huge list to Santa? I don't think so. So he's going to have to get rid of some of the things on his list. He can't be quite so greedy and ask for too much. Trevor was stricken with pain and with fear. There wasn't much time. Santa's deadline was near. He worked day and night without breaks to eat, to try and squeeze everything onto one sheet. But time it was short and his letter tremendous. He missed Santa's deadline and felt plain horrendous. Looks like he's scrambling to make his list shorter. Uh-oh, he went to the post office and what happened? It's closed. He can't mail his letter. That Christmas Eve, Trevor lay in bed joyless. He knew in the morning that he would be toyless. What was I thinking? Where was my head? I asked for too much. I'll get nothing instead. We've been talking about feelings. Think about our feeling buddies. He kind of looks like Mr. or what? Maybe he's sad. Maybe he's worried that he won't get any toys for Christmas. In the morning, he trudged down the stairs without glee, certain there'd be nothing under the tree. But Mom and Dad must have sent Santa a letter, because a puppy appeared and pounced. Little Trevor. Uh-oh. 1 second. He did get a puppy, so maybe Mom and Dad sent Santa a letter. Now he looks like happy, huh? They rolled on the floor and they took turns giving chase. Trevor squealed in delight at the licks on his face. His prior mistake was now perfectly clear. It takes love, not toys, to spread Christmas cheer. Oh, look at that little puppy, and he's happy. They're both happy, huh? They love each other. So, Trevor learned that I don't need a lot of stuff for Christmas. I just need, maybe I can ask for a couple things, but it's better to give gifts to people than to get gifts at home, right? So it's better to give things and make people happy than to have to get all these crazy toys, right? So good job, Trevor, learning your lesson. All right, I'll read another story later. Bye, guys.